Okay.
All right. Make sure we're live, bro. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're going to start off by giving all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. We well. And as always, we want to give peace and salutation to the elect, the house of David, man, which is being built in the side of these nations. And they don't know what the hell to do, man.
Right.
All right. We've been endowed through the Holy Spirit to preach this word here in these latter days. We're raising on our feet. We are the true biblical Israelites, man. All right. We're not black Hebrew Israelites. There's no such thing as a blue Hebrew Israelite, a yellow Hebrew Israelite. We are the Hebrew Israelites. All right. By the Spirit and by our actual bloodline, man. All right. So go ahead and start in Isaiah 61.
God. It's Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh, is upon me.
That's right.
Because Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Right, to preach good tidings unto the meek, man. And it all starts with our big brother Yahweh Shai, man. That's right. The top prophet, the top priest, all right, of the nation of Israel.
That's
man.
right.
And through his spirit, he feeds his elect, man. Right. So we follow in that line, just like John the Baptist. He had to come, all right. The elect are in that whole, that's the church, man.
That's right.
And we hold the testimony that's going to end, all right, lead to the downfall of this wicked society, man.
That's right.
Which is why Esau is so damn scared, man.
Right.
We hold the testimony that will lead to the end of this whole setup, man. As it is written, real quick, Revelation 12, and they overcame him by, I believe it's like 11, I believe. They overcame him by the word, by the blood of Yahweh Shai. All right. Because all that is happening was already written, man. All right. Revelation 12 and 11. Yeah.
Revelation 12 and 11.
Right.
And they came here by the blood of the Lamb.
Right.
And by the word of their testimony.
That blood that Yahweh Shai spilt on that cross was not spilt for the whole world, man.
Right.
That was spilt for his elect. All right. Those that he's going to have mercy on, starting with the 144,000, man.
That's right.
Okay. Because that's the first dominion, man. And right now, that's all that matters. Right now, all Israel don't even matter, man.
Right.
The only thing that matters is those, all right, who have the testimony and those who have ears to hear and receive the testimony, man. When you read John the 17th chapter, that's who Yahweh Shai prayed for. That body, man.
God.
Okay?
If I may, to bring a point, when you go into Yahweh Shai's blood, as the elder was pretty much stating, it's when you go into how we are the priesthood and the certain duties that the priests had to commit or do when they was in the tabernacle. One is they had to be washed clean.
Right.
You had to be clean or baptized or purified in order to step into the temple.
Right.
So Yahweh Shai's blood only covers those certain individuals. Not everybody's going to be part of that fold out of Jake.
Right.
Yahweh Shai's blood isn't given for everybody, man.
Right.
It's given to his chosen.
And we've been washed by the water of the word, man.
That's right.
That's how we wash away the filth of this world through the word, man.
That's right.
And the scriptures say, he that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow what? Rivers of living water, man. So our eyes saw our teachers, and we were reproved, and we were washed, and now we're out here through the Holy Spirit preaching his word, man.
That's
Go
right.
ahead. Start off about the time.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
Right.
And by the word of their
The
testimony.
word of their testimony. Now we have to understand that Esau is a damn fugitive, man. He's on the run. All right. Now a fugitive, there's somebody. What if there's somebody who saw what the fugitive did?
Right.
We, the elect, we saw what his ass did, man. And we have the testimony that is going to lead to his ass being judged, man. So of course he's going to come after us, man. But we're going to overcome him by that testimony, man. And we have faith and believe in that 100%. We got the 100% truth, man. If you think you're going to get through Jacob's trouble with 50% truth and you half-assing and doubting, you're not going to make it, man.
Right.
The men of the Lord are here on the planet Earth, and we finna get out of here, man.
Man, you gotta have that whole armor of faith. Can't
Right.
go into battle with a helmet gear on. You gotta have the helmet, the shield,
Right.
everything, the sword.
Right. That's right. And we got it. And that's why these devils can't overcome us, man. That's why these devils have to be very careful about putting us on the news. They have to take a clip and present to the world what's going to draw out carnality,
Right.
what's going to draw people to say these people are crazy. But they don't want to put us going into the pedophilia of the Catholic Church, how the earth is going to be clean, how we're going to rule the earth in complete righteousness, how the priesthood of this world is wicked, what's going on in Hollywood, what's going on this whole system, man. If they really sit and listen to us, they'll be confounded, man. But the Lord is making it to where that light is going to be put on that hill either way, man. So we're going to be seen, we're going to be heard by who we need to be heard by, and we getting the hell up out of here, man. The Lord ain't going to leave us here forever, man. You know? Come with it. Come with it.
This Isaiah, I'm going to just go back to 61.
Because we love doing this work, man. We love this, man.
That's right.
This is what we were ordained to do. You people were ordained to do what you do. You got basketball players. You got professional niggas. You got professional sluts. You got professional everything. This is our job, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. Start over.
This Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1.
Right.
The spirit of the spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me.
Right.
And Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Right.
He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Bind up the brokenhearted. And when Yahweh Shai quoted this, they tried to throw him off of a mountain.
Woo! Man.
These words draw out, these words show you the true intent of people, man. And to bind up the brokenhearted. Who's the brokenhearted? You Israelites, man. You've been downtrodden, spit on, put in a negative light, rape, rob, murder, man. This message should invigorate you, man. Go ahead.
That's right. That's right. It says, he had sent me to bind up the brokenhearted,
right,
to proclaim liberty unto the captives.
To proclaim liberty unto the captives, man. And what are our people captive to ultimately? Lies, man.
That's right.
Of course they're physically in captivity, but what's wrong with you Israelites is your mental captivity, man.
That's right.
You don't believe you can be anything. You don't believe that the Heavenly Father's Son rose from the dead. You don't believe in the power that is really written in this book, man. You believe according to Christianity and all these different lies, man. You believe in everything but the truth, man. So we're proclaiming liberty to the captive, man. And ultimately, we're about to get out of this wicked system, man. The Lord is going to deliver us, man. Go ahead.
God, this is verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh in the day of vengeance of our power.
This is the acceptable year right here, man. We're in the acceptable year of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All of you heathen have had your way. All right, all of you stupid Israelites, you 2/3 of our people, you've had your way. You've succeeded in wickedness, man, for long enough, man. Now it's time out for that, man. Because look what it's led to, the worst decrepit condition the earth has ever been in. Everything's at an all-time low that is supposed to be pro-life, man. Go ahead.
This is John 1 and 8.
Right.
And 7. You know what? I was trying to 8. He was not that light. Well, actually, verse 9. That was the true light which lighteth every man that cometh into the world.
Right.
He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not.
The world knew him not. And that starts with Israel, man. The world knew him not. Go ahead.
He came unto his own, and his own received him
They
not.
received him not. And don't you see that happening now?
Right.
Who's making the most videos about the situation in Washington, D.C.?
Right.
Who's making the videos taking the side of the devil, man? And they little ass apartment, which we all got little ass apartments at the end of the day. That don't matter. Some brothers may have a big house, but at the end of the day, your ass is in captivity, man.
That's right.
Your enemy's ruling over, but you got Jakes, all right, doing videos against the Israelites, man. Talking all types of shit, man. You see, that same thing is gonna happen to us that happened to Yahweh Shai, man. Our own people are gonna be the ones that try to kill us first, man.
That's when they money start getting mixed.
Oh yeah.
You have a lot of people out there that are just winning, right, off of making vids on YouTube. There you go. Got guys like case in point, right? Comical examples, Davis, right? He make a 1-minute video of him saying random funny things, and this guy make him 30,000,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So he's able to eat off of that.
Eat
with sponsors and things that nature,
right?
You know, but when that platform is closed down, they're gonna use hate speech as a reason why.
Right. Right. And what's that gonna lead to? Jake being like, them niggas are the problem. It's not the problem. Esau has never been the problem amongst our people, man. You know? That's something I gotta put. And then I want to go back to that.
This Deuteronomy 28 and 54, it's the curses. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate his eyes shall be evil toward his brother,
Right.
and toward the wife of his bosom.
Right. These are the same niggas that doing these videos that'll be at a Trayvon Martin march. No justice, no peace. But then we're telling you about true justice, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't get justice from this world, man. It's too defiled. The priesthood of this world is too wicked. The judges of this world, they're all pedophiles, cokeheads, and losers, man. All right? So you're not going to get true justice from the devil, man. He wasn't created to give you justice, man. He was created to be the whipping stick. He was created to get you to remember your power, man. And that's what we've done in these latter days.
God. Verse 2 again. It said to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh,
Right.
and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn.
To comfort all that mourn, man. It ain't enough of you Israelites mourning, man. You only mourn when the so-called white man tell you to mourn.
Right.
You're supposed to be mourning at the condition of the earth, man. You're supposed to be mourning at the condition of families, man.
Right.
At the condition of animals. At the condition of the water. At the condition of the children. The fact that homosexuals and transsexuals are able to roam free and they have energy. They have influence over your child.
Right.
Over any goddamn body, man. Everybody don't need rights, man. Okay? And that's according to the law. Everybody don't have a right. You don't have a right to do as you will, man. And that's the spirit that's coming back on the earth. And that's why y'all mad. Because the prophets are ultimately telling you, party over, man. Party over for wickedness, man. It's played out, it's old, man. Go ahead.
God. Verse 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes.
Beauty, this is beauty. What you have been taught is ashes, man. This same, look at Black history. Jake don't even care no more, man. Jake don't understand. They don't even understand the history of being black. Which that's a result of our rebellion against the Lord, man. You see? We're giving you beauty for ashes, man. You have a culture. You have high holy days that link you to your power. Okay, you got days where you fast. You have a standard. You have a family. You have a unit that you support one another and you get support from when you're on hard times. You have everything within this body, man, within this truth, man. But you want black culture, Latino culture, all of these different things of this world, man. And who were they given to you by? Cain. They given it to you by the man who don't want you to flourish, man, in righteousness. Go ahead.
God. To give unto them beauty for ashes.
Real quick, is the world coming against Lil Wayne?
Hell no.
Is the world coming together and saying Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane, and all of these manes, all these little ones, Young Buck is the problem? We have to stop this rap music because it's getting everybody killed and destroyed? No, they're coming against us telling you to repent.
Right.
That shows you that these people don't give two shits about you, man. They took down a brother video because he was saying that Eve shouldn't be a slut. So they want that image of wickedness and left hand and Jake doing as thou wilt out there, man. This is the message that they're coming after, man.
That's why they mad, because they're showing all the evil that's being shown in this place. That's why they had to get out of the shower, because they testified of the evil that was done in the city.
There you go. There you go.
So you come in that same spirit.
That's right, brother. That's right.
Yep. You can break it down.
Habakkuk 1 and 3. Why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me. Woo! And there are they that rise up, strife and contention. Man, and that's what we see, man.
Right.
If you read up and say, the Lord, we crying all day long, man. Right. You know, we're seeing all this madness out here. Right. It could drive you crazy, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because all we see is slack judgment. Right. You know, pedophilia at an all-time high. I just seen a clip where they found they put 50 Catholic priests on some type of list. You know, they haven't been arrested. They're just on the list. You know, of guys who might have committed, you know, what I'm saying, pedophilia. Right. And you see this time and time again, man. Yeah, they'll just resign and go off to the sunset. Years ago, I want to say like a year ago, you had a pedophile ring of a Catholic priest. About 13 of them had resigned or whatever, you know. But this got free. So somebody like Bill Cosby that was having sex with grown-ass women, right, in the 70s with no substantial evidence, he's thrown in jail.
Right. Everybody was having sex and doing drugs.
Then you had our own people.
STDs like that.
Yeah. And all people was agreeing with that madness, man.
Yeah.
The so-called black man and black ass woman, man.
Right.
She believe in the so-called white man, a guy that's been lying and been killing her for decades, man, before their own people.
Right. Well, do you see Jake doing memes on the Pope?
No,
Now, Jake could put R. Kelly in the meme. You know what I'm saying? And make fun of him. Jake will always come to come against their own people, which really we're the only ones that have the right to get on R. Kelly and these wicked niggas, man. Because you all agree with everything they do. You don't care, man.
Right.
You don't care until it can make you seem self-righteous, man. You people don't stand up for nothing all day, but then a documentary comes out on R. Kelly, and now all of a sudden everybody got an opinion, man.
Right.
How many documentaries are there about the Catholic Church, man?
Right. And they doing it to newborns, 5-year-olds. Go ahead, brother.
God. Isaiah chapter 61, verse 3.
Right.
To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes,
Go ahead.
the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
Spirit of heaviness. And this is a heavy captivity, man. America literally means bitter, man. Maria means what? Bitter. Mare, like you have a nightmare. It means you in a night. Mur, bitter. It means bitter. So America Vespucci, which was named after, the Lord put the spirit on it to be named. It's bitter, man.
Right.
And for a person who seeks justice, this should be bitter, man. A person that has the spirit to do right, this place is going to be bitter because it's anti-Messiah, man. Go ahead.
That's right. To continue, it says, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness.
Trees of righteousness, man. There you go. And that's what's happening, man. That olive tree, all right, those Gentiles have been grafted back into the tree, which the Gentiles is ultimately the house of David, man.
Right.
Those downtrodden, beat down. When you read about the house of David, it tells you that the men that gathered themselves into him were in debt, were afflicted, were heavy. All right. And when he finally came from running from Saul, he came back and and all of those downtrodden that were tired of the BS gathered themselves into him, man. All right. Go ahead, brother.
God.
That brother got 23 precepts. On his knees.
This is Isaiah 61:4. And they shall build the old waste. They shall raise up
and they shall build the old waste. What's being built? The house of David. That's going to come through that doctrine being pushed out there, man. And the Lord has appointed us in these latter days, okay, to tell you these things. Go ahead.
God. They shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities.
That's the house of David.
That's right.
Go ahead.
The desolations of many generations.
There you go. The righteous of our people, man. You have to understand, the righteous of our people have came onto the planet Earth time and time again, man. And you ripped them up. Okay, you spit on them, you lied on them, you ordered them to be put to death. You wouldn't listen to their counsel. You talk shit about them. You backbite it. Now we're living in a time where those men are finna get rest, man. Woo. You see what I'm saying? We've been coming onto the earth, the prophets, man, incarnation in and incarnation out, trying to reason with you people, man. And only a few got it, man. So right now we're in the spirit of rolling with who got it, man. The rest of you people, man, even you people who know you're Israelite, bye, nigga. I ain't got time for all that crap, man. Go ahead.
This is Acts chapter 13, verse 41. God, behold, ye despisers, and wonder and perish. For I work a work in your days, a work which you shall no wise believe, though a man declare it unto you. All right, so that goes into us being despised for this word. Ultimately, Yahushua being despised, the first one, but he said what? We were going to come into that stead.
Right.
So as we're out here proclaiming this acceptable year, and people throw things at us, scoff on the comment boards all the time, and doing all sorts of manner of wickedness, just ruling the earth. At the end of the day, they know who we are. and the wicked that rule are completely opposed to this word.
Right.
So it should really annoy you being a spiritual person.
Right.
And the thing is, when a spiritual person or the spiritual man is out here proclaiming it, people don't want to hear it because they're so into the sorcery that they put out there, man.
Right.
You know, they despise it. And ultimately they despise the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, first and foremost, because they despise us.
Right.
But he says what? Because you going into how the elect men were sent here, generation. When you go into it again, it says, I work a work, which ye shall no wise believe, though man declared unto you.
Right.
Yes, that's when Yahweh Shah came, bro.
Right.
And he said, I'm the son of my father, and started performing miracles. They considered it being witchcraft.
Right. And that was the Gentiles being raised up.
Yeah.
They were coming up against
that
was the house of David.
Right.
Which it all goes into Yahweh, because Yahweh Shah was the beginning of that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you despise the true building of the tabernacle of David, man. You're against the Lord, man.
That's right.
And that's what we're finding out.
Completely.
That this whole world is against our power, man. Anti-Messiah, man. Why is everybody so damn mad that we're talking about righteousness, man? Because we said rough, but then any of your bad Edomite superstars or wrestlers or fighters, when they were talking shit, being bad to the bone, it was all good.
And on top of that, Esau took this land by violence. So what are you talking about?
Right.
This city was established off of bloodshed of the Most High's people.
There you go.
So we violent, but the so-called white man come over here, rape, rob, and murder, pillaged everything on this planet in blood, but he get a pass.
This is the only nigga I know that can bomb somebody and then 4 minutes later do a news clip on the Hebrew Israelites saying faggot.
But he just can do.
And not only does he bombs you for a reason that is not true. He creates the narrative in his news to get people to believe, which is witchcraft, and then he justifies himself in bombing you, and that's what he's fit to do to us. But he ain't gonna win, man. He's trying to build a case to be justified in detaining us and destroying us and shooting us, man.
That's right. So brothers, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't go panic mode, but calm down and just know that the fun had just begun.
This is it. Esau struck first by the media, by demonizing the Most High's people on the media.
Right.
Now, Most High will show you something.
Right. The Most High is lifting up your skirts, man.
Right.
He's showing the world that guess what, these are the people that's the problem, man. The sons of perdition.
Right.
You see, now you want to say that our rhetoric is hateful. Well, look at your rhetoric, man. Look what you agree with.
Right.
I'm watching a documentary about the indigenous people in Canada, you know, and how they're against these that nature, man. But you have people on the comment board saying, "Oh, and they're victims, right? No, you not taking care of your kids,
right?
It's a problem."
I was just looking at something with that same thing.
But it's just like when and you say that the indigenous people, which are Gadites, need to take responsibility. But when will you people take responsibility for your actions as a whole?
Right.
You came over here, you decimated the Native Americans. 98% were destroyed. Then you put them in assimilation schools. You put them in assimilation schools, man, which lasted until the 1900s, by the way.
Right.
And then you made them second-class citizens on land in which you stole, man.
Right.
Put them in on reservations, man.
Right.
On areas that don't even have plumbing.
There you go.
But you
No
say,
hospital.
No hospital. But you say that these people are the problem, man.
Right.
No, you're the problem. And if you agree with that doctrine, you're the problem. Allude to what? Isaiah 5:20.
Right.
Go ahead, Art.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, starting at verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity hath an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare unto thee blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
That's right, man.
I'm sorry, has not hated blood.
That's right. They haven't hated blood, man. They continue. The so-called white man has continued in his enterprise to slaughter people.
Right.
And look what's going on to our brothers and sisters down there in Venezuela, man. Here you are, this so-called white man again is formulating a coup in order to take those natural resources, man.
Right.
And you have dumbass niggas like Henry Davis that agrees with that. Right. They'll say that we are the problem.
But we're the problem.
What land are we taking? Who natural resources are we taking, man?
Right.
Who are we who basically are we going over to, or what country are we going over to, and taking them over, man? And say you have to follow after our way. Who are we forcing?
Right.
Who are we raped? Who are we robbed, man? How are we the problem, bro? You see?
Right.
And our people prefer darkness over light, therefore they are a problem too. They have to be exterminated too, man.
That's right. The only thing Jake do is do so-called black on black crime, man. Jake ain't go to no country and took over no country and stole no resources, man. And don't even own a damn house. That don't mean shit, but we don't own any goddamn thing, man. And that's the problem.
That's a product of poverty here in America.
Right. You trimming your way to seek love from this devil, man. That's why the most I can. Hey, in the book of Jeremiah, I think of Jeremiah, he said he remembered the sins of his people. He going to visit you because of your iniquities, man. Y'all people think it's a game, man. The words of this book is alive. This Bible is alive, man.
That's right. That's right. But then if you do research on how the so-called Negro, which is Judah, the southern tribe, you know, how they got in that situation, you know, it was really due to the so-called white man. I watched a documentary on Houston. They say that in the 60s, Houston was nice, man. The so-called black areas, man, and brown areas. You see? But after desegregation, what happened? All the jobs left, all the businesses left. In the 1980s, what you had? Outsourcing. They were sending factories over there to China and things that nature to get dirt cheap labor, man. And what happened to the people that was in these black and brown, so-called black and brown neighborhoods, man? Well, all the business left. Henceforth, you had what? Poverty, man. Crime. Here comes the so-called white man, split up the household. Hey, y'all don't have to move. We'll pay for you to stay here. Here goes Section 8.
1 Samuel 12:3. Behold, here I am, witness against me before the Lord and before his anointed. Whose ox have I taken? Whose ass have I taken? Or whom have I defrauded?
That's right.
Or whom have I oppressed? Or whose hand have I received any bribe to blind mine eyes therewith, and I will restore it.
That's right. And I think that Samuel was making a pact with Israel.
Right.
And they couldn't answer the question. They were silent.
Right. They said they answered him not a word. And that's ultimately what's about to happen to the elect, man, because you have to understand the elect is the Most High's bride, man. That's that virgin, man. And Esau wants to defile that virgin, man, because it's going to take perfection for us to get back to the Heavenly Father. So he has to promote us as anything else but right, so that he can be justified in coming and taking us and having his way, man. Hey, but this time Adam he gonna be there. See, in the garden, Adam wasn't there. So the serpent pretty much had his way with the woman. But now Yahushua, the second Adam, is coming, and he gonna be there this time, man. For the elect, man. And we believe that wholeheartedly, man. That's right. The Lord ain't gonna leave us in this decrepit ass society, man, forever, man. You brothers have to know and believe and have faith in that, man. You have to wake up every day and look at this world and say, I know damn well the Creator did not create this world for it to be lived in like this forever, man. The Lord didn't create us and raise us up here in these latter days just to leave us out to dry, man. You see?
That's the perfect thing. Revelation 12:15. Revelation 12:15, and the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood against the woman.
And that was ultimately going into 70 AD.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right.
When they sacked the temple. Now, that ties to now because we are the temple. You see, the reason the heathen always went after the temple is because that's where the Israelites commune with their power, man. So they had to get rid of that daily sacrifice, because when we were sacrificing unto the Lord, we were good. That's why every king who was righteous, okay, when he got back righteous, when he got into his rulership, he restored the sacrifice. Josiah. Yeah, it was Josiah. Josiah that's just one. David. All right? The Hezekiah. They all, what did they do? They set back up the altars, okay, and did what? They started offering sacrifices back up to the Lord, and they were blessed. That's happening now, man. And see, Esau's like, this temple can't stand. So we're going to build our physical temple, All right, and establish our new world order. But this temple, we got to destroy that sacrifice so they can't be at one with the Lord, man. So he's going to come after this word, brothers. Go ahead.
And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood against the woman,
Right.
that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman.
Right.
And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth.
Right, and that's happening right now, ultimately, man. It's being fulfilled. Because that was Cain. That was Esau, Edom at the time of 70 AD. Okay? What was his name? Titus, Vespasian, 2 demons. And you so-called white people are a bunch of demons, man.
Right.
You're weird. You're all bugged out. Bro, their backs. Bro, look at him now. Esau's bugged out, man.
Right.
Like, he's literally a low-based person, man. And he shouldn't rule, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
elder. So like it. Me and the brother Sinala went and got something to eat today. And so you had 2 Edomites in there having a drink, chilling. Guys, right? One dude left went out, I guess to smoke. This dude, the friend, grabbed his phone and took pictures of his walls on the other dude's phone. And me and Sinala was like, why did you do that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do some shit like that?
Right.
This is the freak of the earth, man.
He got to go, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Right. And we're not in the time of, well, maybe,
No,
it's time out, bro. It's it. The wickedness got to go, man.
That's it, man.
The so-called white man, you people are satanic, man. You're the devil. All right, you ain't right. And you've done a good job of fooling everybody.
Yeah.
But now we're here. Now we're here. And that's why hey, get the last verse in that chapter. That's why he's coming up with his word, because this is where it's at, brothers. All right, you got to have confidence. Don't look at you. We ain't just no regular men, base men. We are stand-up, top quality, man. And and see, that's how the Lord wants his word to come out, from the lowly. So people can turn their nose up at it and say, these niggas is musty. Get a job.
Right.
But the whole time you were walking by eternal life, man. You were walking by the future kings of the earth, man.
Most likely show his strength.
That's right. That's right.
That's what's coming for us, man.
That's why in that day, when that day comes, man, that's why the scriptures say in that day they shall realize that the prophet was among them the whole time.
Right.
All right, you know, because when people think of prophets or holy men, they think of the guys you see in the churches pushing that message that pretty much helps. That pretty much it goes for the system that we're around.
Right.
And people are really attracted to that type of stuff.
Right.
When it comes to us, we over here telling you what's going on, the stuff that's going on in the news. This is the actual news right here, man.
Right.
And people despise it.
Right.
All right. These men that are out here, the Lord set it up like this for a reason, man. He set up the top man on the planet Earth. When he was in the flesh, he came up like that, man.
Right.
Jay didn't want to hear him.
Right.
That's why Yahushua talked about that outer look, man. You guys got that garment all the way to your feet, but inside of you is dead man's bones.
Through.
You know?
Eating mambas, just a total demon in your daily life, man.
Right.
Drinking strawberry soda, talking shit to brothers, but you go out there with the garment on, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. That's right.
Read that.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Hey, we also in the year of the false prophet, man, the sellout, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sellouts out there, man. And see, Israel don't think that. Israel think really everybody right except us.
Right.
Everybody else is right, but GMS, but see, you got a lot of these niggas that are sellouts, man.
Right.
Watch. Go ahead.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman,
Right.
and went to make war with the remnant of her
The
seed.
dragon was wroth with the woman. Who's the dragon? The ancient Roman Empire, man. But today, that dragon, all right, is living through what? The NATO, the EU, and Babylon the Great. Brothers, do you realize what we're up against?
Yes, sir.
Do you think about that?
World.
The NATO, the EU, okay, Babylon the Great, and niggas,
That's why I got to be. That's why I got
and heathen.
That's why this thing gotta be
It's
spiritual.
gotta be spiritual,
If
man.
you don't believe in the spirit, bro, you're not gonna make it, man. That's why the water held by Shemar Shah
Right.
for turmoil.
Right.
The water held
Right,
by Shemar
right,
Shah
right,
for
right,
suffering in your personal life, man.
Right.
Because that make you get closer to him. The most I'm looking for that
Let's go.
person with that
go.
contrite heart, man. And you gonna have to get your ass kicked, man.
Right,
Hey,
right.
but the water held by Shemar Shah.
That's right.
Because if you, hey man,
Right.
ain't nothing like having that personal relationship
Right.
with the Lord.
Right. And you see it and you get it and you feel it.
Feel it, man.
You know, you know,
You gotta go.
you gotta know, man. If you doubting right now, man, if we gotta stop, we sprint, we get to the finish line, we gotta stop and talk
Right.
to you about a hairline. No, yeah, no hell, bye, nigga. No, I ain't got time for that, man.
Right.
It's time to move forward, man, with the shield that we were given, man. You didn't get a shield to retreat, like the elder said, man. You get a shield to press forward, man, into victory, man. And the Lord is going to overcome this whole world with 144,000 righteous men.
Right.
And the beautiful part about that, some of them are already going to be on the chariots, man. So we don't know how many on the earth are going to be gathered, but we understand that whole 144,000 body is going to come back together, man. And man, it's over for you devils, man.
That's right.
It's happening.
And it's happening right now, man.
Because they try to stop us now.
Right.
Like, I was watching one vid and they showed warning, explicit content.
Right. Yeah.
And then you couldn't really comment on the video, man. So guess what? That flood, that famine is coming.
Right. Read that again.
Another word. Right.
First, Revelations 12:17.
Right.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach.
So he go that because how is the Lord going to deliver us? Through what? A remnant. So Esau is going to come after that remnant, man.
Yep.
Because they have the testimony that is going to lead to him being judged. See, he's on trial. The Lord is making inquisition of the council of the heathen, man. So he's on trial, and see, we bringing out our testimony, and he going and being, well, look what this bitch did behind here. Well, look what, you know, that's what he's telling the Most High. Well, she did this, she did that, but we testifying like Susanna against those wicked judges, man. Basically, the story of Susanna was about the elect, man. Because Susanna means, Susan means what? Lily. And that's the Lord's favorite flower, man. Right. And when you look at that whole story, those two wicked niggas, all right, were trying to rape her, defile the beautiful woman, and they was going to lie on her, man, and say she was sleeping with another dude because she had a husband, Jehoiakim, which was righteous, which that's symbolic of Yahushua when you read the story. It said he had a beautiful garden. Okay, so that whole story of Susanna really is taking place right here on the earth, man. Susanna had her testimony. These niggas tried to rape me, man. But they had their testimony, and Susanna was about to be burnt, stoned alive, man. Because if you were of a righteous seed line and you were a daughter that committed whoredom, you would be burned alive, man. You would be burned alive, man. That goes back to Judah in Genesis the 38th chapter, man. When he thought that Tamar, I believe, slept with another man, he was like, burn her ass. He said it, let's bring her here so we can burn her. But ultimately it was him. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50:7. And all that found them had devoured them. And the adversaries said, we offend not.
We ain't did nothing wrong.
Because they have sinned against Yahweh.
They have sinned against Yahweh. Look at them, they're thugs. Why should we feel sorry for them?
Exactly what they say.
They're thugs. So this nigga, this is how cold Esau is, man. This nigga will put billions of dollars into rap music just so he can formulate and show the world that you're a nigga. And that becomes your culture. He puts billions of dollars into destroying you, man. Why is that? Why do these rich politicians put millions and billions of dollars into abortion clinics? Abortion clinics are funded by Edomites, man. You know, going back to her. But today, these top senators, they fund that, man. And see, I think Trump was like, we're going to cut funding, you know. But ultimately, these things are being funded by Edomites. Your destruction has been so. Esau can always put you back to that cat woody nigga. He could always show at the end of the day, no matter what you bring out on him, he could always bring out you're an immigrant. Right. This whole narrative he's created about who you are, man. He got the money to make your foods chemicals that work against you, so your children are losing their mind.
Yep.
So they exude particular behavior that Esau has put a patent on and said, this is you, nigga. Here, this is black culture. Take this with Steve Urkel. Get your ass out of here. Here's Mike Tyson too, nigga.
Also, you want to come back to this. He's getting millions of dollars to suppress his truth.
Right.
That's why it's coming out now.
Billions.
Billions of dollars to suppress the truth, because you know when you come out to your power, end game, man.
Right. Yeah, and see, this is the problem. It's already written that we won. So you Edomites, your ass is grass, man. And you're all bugged out. You're on drugs. All of you dying off.
Yeah.
Your noses are growing. You got hair growing on your back. You don't know what's going on, man.
Right.
You Edomites are low level, man.
That's right.
You ask Esau questions about his belief and what you find out this man shouldn't even be free.
He's a nihilist.
This dude, with this type of thinking, you should be locked away somewhere, man.
Yeah. That's right. If I can say this, the so-called white man is a nihilist. And what that means, that's a fancy word. That means a person that doesn't believe in anything. A person that believes there's absolutely no meaning to life. Right. And that's how he has ruled this world, man. An ecosystem.
Right.
Destroy it.
Just destroy the ecosystem.
Man and women, we can create our own. Call them Z.
Right. Tomatoes, they don't grow in this particular part of the season. Well, we'll put something in it to make it grow. Right. In this particular part of the season, and you have it all. You're not supposed to have milk on the level that you have milk available to you, bro. Yeah. Or cheese. None of this stuff you should have in abundance. Like milk shouldn't just be sitting there. That's impossible.
Right.
This dude is completely out of his damn mind.
Right.
So, brothers, we're not wrong, man.
Right.
We're not saying nothing that's just not needed, man. We're not crazy, man. They are crazy.
He's destroying the world.
Yeah. Right.
And the people that inhabit the world.
Right.
You have people that are transgenders committing suicide at an exponential rate because they're like, oh my God, I made a mistake.
That's right.
You have people, they're allowing children to be transgenders now, man. 10-year-old boy, 5-year-old boy, he wants to be a little girl, and the parents crazy ass are letting them, which are Edomites.
And they're paid for. Yes, these things are being funded.
And he's doing these things so he can control sex, he can control gender.
Right.
These are all just experiments.
He's just putting money into it, but then when it comes to fixing Jake neighborhood, we ain't got no money.
Yeah. Niggas is dying.
Yeah, here, take this taco shop, the meat, we bring it in at 2 o'clock in the morning. You'll never know what the hell it is. Right. All right, take this taco shop across the street from a Chicken Shack, across the street from a Rite Aid, across the street from a Walgreens, across the street from a Olive Garden. They'll throw your ass an Olive Garden. Right. But that's microwave food, man. That's real.
Yeah,
that's all my homie used to work there. It's microwave, man. It's microwave food. It ain't even real, man.
And then charge your arm and a leg for that shit.
Right. And then give you all that damn iceberg lettuce when iceberg lettuce don't even have nutritional value. It's not, bro, this dude is feeding you Frankenstein food, man. Right. And we're crazy.
Yeah. You remember in Olive Garden when they came out that all-you-can-eat soup?
Right.
It makes a lot more sense why you said that. They ain't putting too much into it because it's BS.
Bro, they open a big-ass plastic bag and pour it in a pot and warm it up, man. Where the plastic bag came from, complete demon, man. Somewhere, you know? Yeah.
It's like you really see how much weight having that great sword that was promised to him in his blessing, how much weight it really holds, man. Because it is
when he got it. And when he got us, he lost his mind.
Right.
He got that power and got Israel, he lost it, man. Go ahead.
Every time Edomites ruled, it was always that certain in particular Edomite that was in rulership and lost his mind.
He lost it
completely, bro.
Yeah,
you had Haman, bro. Haman was trying to get us, bro.
Hey, look at
Herod, bro.
Right. He was tripping,
bro. This lunatic is ruling the world right now.
He gotta go, bro.
Hey, brothers,
we right. We right through the Holy Spirit. We right, man. I'm not gonna run away from that.
No, you're right. I was like, because that's what Satan does. He wants to cast out demons of doubt. But we have to answer to everything that he wants to say. Oh, it's a race thing. Oh no, look at the confusing face brothers. Boom. You know what I'm saying? There's no wiggling out of this judgment, man.
Right.
We have pinpointed the problem on the planet Earth.
We found the
And we have
fugitive.
found it determined by the scriptures, and it's the so-called white man with your Edomites.
And we 144 righteous snitches, man.
That's right.
Telling on you Edomites, man.
That's right. The son of perdition has finally been revealed, man. And that son of perdition too. The so-called white man.
And the Heavenly Father have not forgotten his people, man.
That's right. So read that.
1 John 2:13. I write it to you, fathers, because you have known him that is from the beginning.
Right. Really, we're the fathers, man. The elect men. Ultimately, you're the Elohim that ruled with Yahushua in the beginning. You were set up and ordained to be a judge over the Lord's creation, man. That's what this goes back to, brothers. This ain't just no platform where we're just raising up calling white men the devil. This bigger than that. This goes back. This is a family that was created in the heavens from the foundation of the earth, brothers.
Right.
Under Yahushua, there are particular spirits that were with him, man, given to him as an inheritance, as a brotherhood, man.
John 17.
You see? John 15 goes into it. We're the Lord's friends, man. When he raised from the dead, he didn't go and everybody saw him. Particular men and women saw him, man. And that body is the elect, ultimately, man. The 144,000 under King David, which Yahushua will sit on the throne of David. All right? And then you have the rest of the 1/3, which consists of the men, women, and children, who the Lord is going to have mercy on. There's a lot of destruction coming, but there's a lot of mercy coming too, man. That great multitude. The mercy is coming to a lot of our people too. But a lot of them, more of them are going to die, man.
All right.
We're just worried about those who the Lord going to have mercy on, man. So, okay, go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 4.
Right.
But the Most High, who was rich in mercy,
Right.
for his great love wherewith he loved us.
Right.
All right. Us. It's not everybody.
He ain't talking to everybody. And that's what everybody read this and think he talking to crack these niggas, nah. He's talking to the church,
right.
man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. Even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with the Mashiach. By grace ye are saved. And hath raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places. And Yahushua Mashiach.
Man.
And that's that.
Go ahead.
That's that mind state he gave us, man. That's not given to everybody. A crackhead is gonna have that mind state and understand what life actually is. What life through Yahushua actually is, bro. You got people that are murderers out here, and pedophiles and rapists. They can't be part of this, man.
They gotta go.
They gotta go.
And we see them on the heavenly places right now.
Right.
It's spiritual, man.
Right.
It's true.
Right.
That spirit that's in us. Because the spirit that's in brothers, believe it or not, the spirit that's in you could be one of those spirits.
Right.
That's how we got to look at this thing, man. That makes you appreciate it, man. This is not a fleshly assembly here, man. You've come together with brothers and depended on them with your life, man. Off of YouTube.
Right.
Off of YouTube. You tell me that ain't the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Your best friends, you met them on. Come on, man. Where you meet him at? YouTube. What? Bro, we chilling with each other. I trust these brothers with I can leave my wallet in a room and know that everything that was in it is going to be in it, man. I can leave these men with my child and I'm not thinking what they going to feed them. What are they going to touch them? You don't think about that.
That's right.
You know how important that is, man? It's a covering, man. And nobody else can have it but us. That's why y'all mad, because you can't get in. You don't get it.
Right.
And you see that it works. You see that it's beautiful. You see that it's effective, man. So you try to point out the little fleshly. Who on this planet Earth ain't got something you can find in the flesh? Right. But what is our intent? Right. And against the intent of the leaders of this world.
That's right.
Whose intent is more bountiful that leads towards life? All right. You was gonna say something.
No.
He said, read that.
1 John 2:13.
We'll wrap it up.
I write unto you fathers, because you have known him that is from the beginning.
Right. We have known him that is from the beginning. Who's that? Yahushua. Ye have. See, I read that again. All right. We gotta. So these scriptures, man. Now that we going through stuff, You got to go back and read. Because there's something you didn't read. You read it in 2012, and it was just a scripture. But you read it in 2019, and you like, oh. So that's why we got to read, man. Blessed is he that read it, man.
Right.
Because that's where the Lord really sups with you. You can watch videos, but ultimately the Lord is going to sup with you according to your measure when you read. When you go look up David, when you go look up the kingdom, the United Kingdom of Israel, when you go look up things in history, that's the Lord supping with you so that you can add to this building, man.
Yeah.
But you got to read.
You got to read, guys. It's important.
Got to.
Because if you don't read, your spirit will be messed up.
You ain't going to know what's going on.
All sorts of demons are coming and fester in your mind, especially when you're going through things, man. Old demons of anger, resentment, strife, that arises, you know what I'm saying, because the lust of the flesh. If you're not covering that lust of the flesh, man, hey, it will take you out.
Take you out.
These demons are real, man. Don't think that you just have, you know, that you saw, you know, Satan trying to creep you a couple of times, and you laughed at, like, oh man, that you got Satan under control, man. Satan, Satan is Mayweather in the spirit, man. He adapts. He don't get tired, bro. Satan does not get tired, man.
Yeah, he ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna stop, man.
That's right. That's
Hey,
what I'm saying.
man. Hey, we are about to win, bro. Hey, Satan, he's being overcome. He's being found out.
He getting smaller and smaller.
He getting smaller. He's that guy. Oh, you see Satan at the club. Oh, Satan over there. See, back in the day, it would be, oh God, Satan. Yeah, Satan played out, man.
That drug dealer that fell off. That started doing lines and shit.
After 9/11, Satan's deception got whacked, man. Now all he's about to do is just be ridiculous and lie and act like we're trying to kill him. And start shooting Jay. He goes, man, oh boy, Esau gonna lose it, man. He mad. Bro, he gonna lose it, bro.
He ain't got the same, but he ain't got that
he
same.
ain't got that same, but
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day,
the 80s Edomite.
He ain't got that no more.
The Baywatch.
He doesn't have that, like, he doesn't have that get up and go, get on your ass like he used to, man. And that's because he's been pacified by this philosophy, man.
Right. And it's worked for him. That's why the scriptures say, stand now without enchantment, man.
Ooh, I was thinking that.
You know, the elect is here, baby. Hey, you're not going to win. You're not going to be able to lie. It's going to eventually work against you. Now, for a while, you're going to have people on your side. You're going to have your case. Yes, but wait till Daniela, the true judge. That came. Daniela came at the time for Susanna, right? Well, who's that judge ultimately? That's Yahushua, man. And he going to exude righteous judgment. He's going to find us not guilty and you're guilty. And life is the sentence, man. But then death row, man. You got 1,000 years, and then we go exterminate your ass, and all the heathen gonna be there, and we go feast. We gonna have a good old time, man. The whole world. That's the Isaiah the 14th chapter. It says the kings of the earth do glory because they gonna get their lands eventually. But it said you not gonna join them in burial, so they gonna be buried. They ain't gonna have power. But I believe, man, it's gonna be that day that we get Esau off the earth. The heathen gonna have to come up to watch it too. Hey, get Job 18 real quick. Job 18. It said they shall be astonished at his day.
Okay.
Like the last 3 verses.
Okay. This is Job chapter 18. We're gonna start at verse 18. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world.
Right, he gonna be chased out of the world. Go ahead.
God, he shall neither have sons nor nephew among his people.
We gonna cut him off,
nor any remaining in his dwelling.
Hey, and we're not of the house of Saul. We're of the house of David. We gonna go out with this whole plan. See, Saul was, and he tricked it. And you got the house of Saul. You actually got Jake saying Esau gonna be around forever.
Right. That's the spirit.
As an Israelite, you shouldn't want him to be around forever, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
House of Saul. That's right. Yeah.
Hey, as Cain, he tried to cut off the righteous. That would have been it. We wouldn't have been here.
Right.
When he killed Abel, that was him saying basically, nigga, no more, no Israelite. Nah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Verse 20. They that come after him shall be astonished in his day.
They that come after him shall be astonished at his day. So the heathen, when they see that, they go, no, man, we can't come up against this people. Now they gonna be in the flesh. They gonna go off. And we gonna have to judge them. But ultimately, they go be in full submission, man. They're gonna be like, look, the Most High is with you. Did you see what happened to the Edomites?
Right.
Did you see what happened to Babylon?
Right. Right.
You remember that shit? Don't come up against this people. I'm not, you know, they're gonna speak in Hebrew, of course. You know?
Yeah.
But that's how it's gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, man.
And that's always been the spirit. When the Lord was closer to us, at times we had taken over different kingdoms through the spirit and power, Yahweh, it was done in a very dramatic fashion to the point where the nations were like, hey, look, man, you remember what he did to Egypt, right?
Right.
It's gonna be like that all over again with Babylon, man. If it's big, if the Passover was big enough to the point where after it happens, we have a high holy day, the most high holy, the main one when we came out of Egypt. Just imagine when we come from Babylon, man.
Oh yeah.
The same exact thing,
we
man.
We gonna go on chariots, bro. They gonna see it, bro. There's gonna be particular people that's gonna see it and they ain't gonna die. You know, the Lord will keep their schools. Everybody ain't gonna die. Be televised. Right. It's gonna be people casting dust on their head, right? You know, so how they gonna be alive? Shit.
That's right. That's right.
You know, people hiding in the rocks.
Hey, real quick, hey, Ezekiel 39:23, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for the iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword.
Right. So they gonna see us. They gonna see us come down. And we gonna slap the shit out of you Moabites. We're gonna come off the ship, all right, and we gonna have those heavenly bodies, and we gonna get to work. It's time to establish righteousness now. Let's finish off that.
1 John 2:13. I write unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning.
Go ahead.
I write unto you, young men.
Right, but now we're young men. We're coming up in this thing. But ultimately, we're the fathers, man. He's speaking to the church, the beloved, the house of David. Go ahead.
Young men, because ye have overcome the wicked one.
You have overcome the wicked one. So Esau, you already overcome. This is the trick bag that you're in, man. Go ahead.
I write unto you, little children, because ye have known the Father. I have written unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning. I have written unto you, young men, because ye are strong, and the word of the Most High abideth in you.
So the word abideth in us. And the word is going to overcome Esau.
Ye have overcome the wicked one.
And we've overcome the wicked. So we're good. You Edomites don't have anything written that's going to forgive you for all you've done. But the elect do. All right? So you got something?
Yeah, real quick. Just go with that. Isaiah 49. I'm going to get the last two verses. Isaiah 49:15. Can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on her son, the son of her womb?
Right. Now, these women do, but a real mother, a real loving mother, would she leave her baby in a washateria to go give some head to some nigga with a wave cap?
Go smoke a cigarette.
Go smoke a cigarette? Would she do that? No, man. A caring mother wouldn't do that to her child. So the Lord ain't going to do to us, man. Go ahead.
Yea, they may forget, yet I will not forget thee.
Right.
Verse 16. Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hand.
Woo! He got us. We good.
Every time I look at his hand, he's like, man, my people, why?
He got us, bro.
Thy walls are continually before me. Because he knows what happened back in time with Jerusalem, man. He ain't forgot about that, man. So we had to be reincarnated back over here for him to bring that same power and his people up and be delivered, man. Out of this place that we're in captivity.
That's right. Man, yo, it's over for you people, man. Hey, the prophets are right. You Edomites are wrong. 2/3 of you damn sure wrong. You other heathen, you're wrong. The only people on the planet Earth who are right are the prophets, man. The prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And that starts with the apostles of Great Millstone on down, man, as well as the brothers who have the right doctrine, who may not have Great Millstone on their name, but ultimately we're a body, man. Right? So with that, we'll give all praise to Yahweh
Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, you got going over there.